It's a game changer, let me tell you. The time it saved, the stress it's saving is unbelievable. Hi everyone, my name is Rich Swaminathan. I'm the Executive Director of Hiring and Training for Westcoast Connection. We service almost 3,000 teenagers in the summer with over 300 leaders. We give out or disperse about $2 million to different parties throughout the summer. We had ATM cards or debit cards, and we would have to go to the bank or an ATM to withdraw money. You can imagine there are limits at bank machines. There are limits in the denominations that you can get potentially. And you can imagine running around to different ATMs or banks. It's time consuming, it's stressful. And so in addition, once they had the money, then giving it out to the participants and the staff in a public area. So sometimes, they would have a huddle of 50 people giving out 20, 30, 40, whatever the needed amounts were in cash. And you would have public people walking around. And yes, we'd train them to try to do it in a not so public area. But at the end of the day, it was very public. Obviously, the bank fees, as well as the inconvenience of our staff running around to different ATMs and having these limits, and them not them stressing out over something that they shouldn't be stressing out over. We hire people that are good with kids, not people that are accountants, right? So that's when we started thinking about, okay, where can technology help us, and what's an easier way and a safer way to distribute these funds? Looked at a variety of different options that were, known in the industry or just that we had found. And then once I heard about how easy it was to transfer money from, the leader themselves to the participant, and how great they understood that camp or community or rec programming piece, it made sense. It's a game changer, let me tell you. So we were able to not just have one account, but sub-accounts, which for each program or each trip. So we have our chief financial person that distributes the needed money, the full amount of money needed for each program. And then his job is pretty much over. But now it's up to these directors, the program directors, to distribute these funds virtually and through a per diem account, and which has already been set up. Every user has their per diem account, and all our program director has to do is a couple clicks and off it goes. And it's not even just by individual. You could have a group, like a tag of, okay, we have these people who are staff and these people who are the participants. You select the tag and boom, the money's sent to them within seconds. So I guess once the participants or the recipients receive the money, they can either spend it as they wish on meals in our case. Some of them save it up and spend it on whatever they want. Everyone's used to using virtual cards. So this is just something that teenagers, and in our case staff as well, are able to use seamlessly because they're used to doing it every day of their lives. The biggest concern was, I think, the human error piece, that people were taking out too much, or to give it to this person or not. It's very mistake-free, if you want to say. Or if you do make a mistake, for example, if you have two Johnnies in the group, if you made a mistake and sent a wrong amount or sent the wrong Johnny the amount, you can then reverse that and within seconds as well. As you can imagine, staff who've been with us for 10, 15, 20 years, they were first, I'm not going to lie, a little apprehensive. But as soon as they were able to use Crowded, they saw the benefits, tenfold. They saw how they were able to just, press a few buttons and boom, everyone received the money in the proper denominations. You can imagine our financial department was stressed out. Now, all they do is give out money to the subgroups, and from there, the job's done. They're able to send it knowing that, hey, this amount is needed for this whole program, and now the responsibility is off to our directors who are responsible to give out the money. This has been a time saver. Crowded has been a more efficient process and protocol that we've been able to implement. You can, even look at your human resources and say, hey, where can we use people in a different function, knowing that Crowded takes a lot of the burden and time and efficiencies away from people who could be doing something else. I would definitely recommend Crowded, and I have recommended Crowded to other recreation programs, other camps, but I would definitely, for our purposes, in terms of distributing cash or distributing money to these participants or staff, is the way to go.